Okay, so hi, so I just wanted to tell you about my makeup look for today. I am so exhausted because I did work today and I did just get home a couple of minutes ago. Oh my god, why is my freaking browser on caps lock? Sorry, I was trying to go to Sephora. And yeah, I ended up being there till about 6 o'clock because I closed today. Wanted to make money today. So hopefully I will be able to go to Sephora soon and buy all the stuff that I want to get. I really want to go to the Roosevelt Field Sephora though because my Sephora doesn't really have a couple of things that I wanted and then I can just record a Sephora haul. Because then literally the only other things that I want are some Makeup Geek shadows and that's basically it. That is annoying me. That's better. Okay. So, I'm going to tell you about my makeup look. So I primed my eyes with the Smashbox Primer Water and the Stila One Step Corrector. I think I used that today because I hadn't used it in a few days. Then I went in with the Dior Air Flash Skin Foundation. Actually, it's the Dior Skin's Air Flash Foundation. Whatever. In the shade Ivory, and I love it. It's so beautiful. It's like one of my favorites. And also mix that with the Champagne Pop Becca Shimmy Skin Perfector. Then I concealed again with the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. I tell you, I've been obsessed with that concealer lately in the color NW15. It just blends out so beautifully. And also, like I said, I think I am out of my Urban Decay, so I think I have to go pick up a new one. Then I set everything with MAC Light Skin Finish Natural in the shade Medium. Then I primed my eyes with the Smashbox 24-Hour Primer, and then I went over that with the same MAC powder. And then I went in with the Makeup Geek Peaches and Cream, and then I went in with the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette today. I used the shade Salted Caramel on the crease. Then I darkened up the crease more with Milk Chocolate. Then I went in with Semi-Sweet on the outer corners. Then I went in with Marzipan on the lid, and then I went in with White Chocolate on the brow bone. Then I went in with the IT Cosmetics Superhero Mascara on the top because I love it. I've been using that like crazy. And then I went in again with the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer and then set that with the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. My dogs are barking like crazy. Then I smudged Salted Caramel on the lower lash line and then I highlighted the inner corners with Champagne Truffle. And then I went in with the MAC Cinematic Black Lash on the bottom lashes. Then I bronzed up the skin again with the Galactic Bronzer, Matte Bronzer in the shade Camo. Then I went in with a ColourPop blush. I used the ColourPop Super Shock Cheek blush because I wanted to use a couple more ColourPop products today because I was going in with a ColourPop lippy. So I used the shade Prenup and then I highlighted with like 4 highlighters today because I wanted to use 2 ColourPop highlighters and then I kind of set it with 2 other highlighters, like powder ones. So I went in with these shades Stole the Show and Wisp from ColourPop. I kind of mixed them together and put them on my cheeks and also all over the rest of my face, but I kind of wanted it to be a little bit more intense and not as... The ColourPop ones can make it a little bit texturized if you put them on before, like after powder. So I decided to set them and make them a little bit more intense with the Anastasia Glow Kit in the shade Sun Dipped, and I used these shades Summer and Moonstone, and I really like how it turned out. It just looks gorgeous. And then I went over everything with the Hourglass Ethereal Light Powder. Then I started everything with the Urban Decay Chill Makeup Setting Spray. That's what happens when you just wear the same highlighters. You're like, I'm going to just layer up 4 highlighters today because why not? Because I haven't worn some of them in a while. So then I set... Then I filled in my brows with the Anastasia Brow Definer and Caramel, and then set that with the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. Then I primed my lips with the Bite Beauty Lip Primer. Then I lined them with the MAC Lip Pencil in the shade Soar. And then I filled them in, which it kind of looks like it wore off a little bit in the middle, but whatever. I filled them in with a new lippy today, the ColourPop Ultra Satin Lip in the shade Molly, because I did use little stitches yesterday. I did say that I ordered 2 of them. This was the second lippy, and I love this lipstick. It's so comfortable to wear. I didn't really have to reapply it at all, and it's just so glossy and beautiful. It probably wore off a little bit because I did eat a little bit of something while I was still at work. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'm not sure if I'm going out to dinner with my family or if I'm going out to run errands or if I'm eating here. I'm not really sure yet. And yeah, that's it. Bye. Okay, so hi. So I just wanted to tell you about my first makeup look for today. I am actually going out today. So that's why I'm home from work at like 3 p.m. I was going to do a liquid lipstick review and check-in on the lipstick that I'm wearing right now, but I didn't have time to record an intro this morning. I just really love how my eyeshadow turned out today too, that I kind of don't want to take it off. But I just really love these eyeshadows that I kind of want a couple more of them. I'm going to go on like a huge buy for Sephora because I need to go pick up some stuff. I kind of want some new eyeshadows too, and I've been like waiting forever to pick up certain ones, so I'm going to go to the mall with my best friend today. She actually just told me now that she doesn't have to really work late anymore. She's done at 4 rather than at 7. So we're going to go to the mall around like 5, so I have like 2 hours to get ready. So I am going to change my makeup to something more comfortable, colorful, comfortable. And I want to try out some other like purpley eyeshadows today. So yeah, so anyway, but I wouldn't have been able to do a review and check-in anyway because I'm not eating anything right now. And yeah, I did eat pizza at work, but that was it. And then I guess I could have done it after that, but whatever. So it just like wouldn't have been a fair test of the actual lipstick. It's not like I don't like them, but I just feel like I put too much on of it today. But it did look really pretty with this look. So I primed my face with just the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer because I just wanted to use it by itself. I'm actually almost finished with it, so I kind of want to use it up. And then I kind of want to get a new primer. I'm probably going to go get a couple of things with my Ulta coupon because 21 Days of Beauty is still going on. That's why I want to try and work as much as possible so I can get as much makeup as I can because I still need to get the Makeup Geek foiled shadows. So I'm probably going to get those with my paycheck next week. And then I'm going to want a crap ton of stuff from Sephora. A couple of things from Ulta, but the great thing about Ulta is that when they have their 21 Days of Beauty, like, there's so many high-end things that you can get for half price. So I already ordered the Urban Decay Afterglow blushes, which are originally $23, and you get them for $13. So it's $10 off. It's a great deal. And then the Smashbox Photo Finish Eye Primer is originally $23 and it's on sale for $11, so I'm going to go pick that up. And I'm also going to pick up 2 lipsticks from Too Faced, which are both $11 as well. It's just a great deal, so can't really miss out on those. Then I went in with the Too Faced Born This Way foundation in the color Vanilla and mixed that with the Champagne Pop Mega Sugary Skin Reflector. The thing about this foundation is that it looks extremely yellow when you first put it on, and then when you buff it out, it looks really beautiful. Like, it almost looks like the perfect shade for me. But I just I think when I repurchase it, because I definitely love this foundation enough to repurchase it, that I probably will get it in a lighter color, probably like porcelain or like, there's like another fair skin tone color. But when I tried this, I tried the sample and it was like a vanilla shade and I really thought it was like a perfect match for me. So I bought the full size of that. And then I didn't realize like how yellow the foundations are, but I think I need to get a lighter shade. Sorry, I have an itch. Then I concealed with the Kat Von D Lock-It Concealer. Honestly, it's not my favorite under my eyes. I still prefer the MAC or the Urban Decay, and I do need to pick up a backup of my Urban Decay concealer, so I'm probably going to be doing the Ulta haul separately from the Sephora haul, so hopefully I'll be able to record a Sephora haul in a couple days, because I am intending on going to Roosevelt Field today, so I can pick up a few things from there. Then I started everything with the MAC Really Skin Finish Natural in the shade Medium. Then I primed my eyes with the Smashbox 24-Hour Primer and then went over that with the same MAC powder. And then I went in with the Makeup Geek Beaches and Cream. And then I went in with all like individual shadows. Today I used the Bobbi Brown eyeshadows. I used the color Camel in the crease. And then I darkened up the crease more with Toast. I really do love these eyeshadows. I think they're really great. They're really pigmented. They blend out beautifully. So I kind of want a couple more shades. But these two shades are beautiful. So then I went in with Anastasia's hot chocolate, I think it is, on the outer corners. It's like my favorite for the outer corners when I do this look. And then I went in, I usually just change up the lid shade. So today I used a ColourPop shadow and I used the shade Blaze from Kathleen Lights, the Kathleen Lights Wear the Lightest collection. I've never actually worn this shade fully on my lid before, because when I use that Kathleen Lights quad, I'm always using the shade Kathleen Lights on my lid and then Blaze like on the outer corners. But I really wanted to use it all over my lid today, and it's such a gorgeous shade. It's like a coppery olive green color. I don't know, it's really beautiful. It's like brown. I mean, it looks brown on the eyes, but I feel like there's a little bit of olive green in there. It's just gorgeous. So, and then I highlighted the brow bone with Vanilla Bean. I finally saw a little bit of the pan today, so I think I'm almost going to hit pan on it. It's like a tiny little bit of the pan. The reason why it takes me so long to hit pan on it is because like you need like the smallest amount, even though you think it's going to be like really light. It's really not. It just gets the job done. Then I went in with the Makeup Forever Excessive Lash Mascara on the top and the Kat Von D Lock-It Concealer underneath my eyes, and set that with the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. And then I smudged Toast on the lower lash line, and then I highlighted the inner corners with Rapunzel from Makeup Geek, and then I went in with the MAC Sign Play Cake Black Lash. Then I bronzed up the skin again with the Galactic Cabo Matte Bronzer, and then I went in with the NARS blush in the shade Lovejoy, because I was going to use Deep Throat, but I thought Deep Throat was a little bit too pink, so I wanted to use something more neutral, and I feel like this color was so perfect for this lip. And then I highlighted with the Bobbi Brown highlighter in the shade Bronze Glow, because I used the eyeshadows, I wanted to use a highlighter too. And then I went over everything with the Hourglass Ethereal Light Powder, and then I started everything with the Urban Decay Chill Makeup Setting Spray. Then I filled in my brows with the Anastasia Brow Definer in Caramel, and set that with the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. Then I primed my lips with the By Beauty Lip Primer. Then I lined them with the Makeup Forever Aqua Lip Liner in the shade 1C, and then I filled them in with the Smashbox Always On liquid lipstick in the shade In Demand. So now this is the second time I've worn this lipstick, so yeah, now I don't have to worry about it for a little while, but I will try to do a liquid lipstick review and check it in like a couple weeks or something. We'll see. But yeah, that's it. So I'm going to go get ready now. Bye. Okay, so hi, so I just wanted to tell you about my second makeup look for today. I did tell you I was going to meet up with a friend at the mall. We went shopping. I did some damage. I went and got a couple shirts from Hot Topic. And also, I feel like I could do do I have enough stuff to do a Hot Topic haul? I feel like I didn't get anything else besides like one other shirt lately. I don't know if I got anything else that was new from Hot Topic. I don't think so. Oh yeah, I got that other hook shirt. Oh yeah, I might be able to do one. Yeah, I got 3 shirts today, and then I also got 2 other shirts a little bit ago. Like a Alice in Wonderland shirt when that movie came out, because I haven't really done substantial shopping from Hot Topic in a couple of months. I am wearing a Hot Topic shirt today, though. I'm wearing my Doctor Who shirt because I always like to wear this shirt in the summertime. I'm wearing in the 900 Years of Time in Space. I've never met anybody who isn't important. It's one of my favorite shirts. So I decided to do purple eyeshadow. I really love how my eyeshadow turned out today. I really love how all my makeup turned out today, but it's so weird because I'm sipping on a white peach tea from Tivana. It has like I think it's a white peach blossom or something. It's good. I like it. Sometimes I still like the passion fruit iced tea from Starbucks more though, because I like the lemonade in it, but this is really good too. So I got that. And I'm already like almost halfway through. But anyway, it's not the point. What was I saying about Hot Topic? I haven't shopped like fully there in a while, and I got a couple of shirts today because they were having a promo where you buy 2 get 1 free. So I basically got a free shirt. And then for all the tees, it was buy 1 get 1 $5. I didn't get 2 t-shirts. I got 2 full price items and then a free item. So that was pretty awesome. So I got like 2 Disney shirts and a Doctor Who shirt. So I wanted a dress, but I have so many dresses from Hot Topic, and then I would have had to go and try on more dresses, and I get so overwhelmed when I have to pick like a free item there that like it takes me forever to pick something, so I just didn't pick anything, but I think I am going to film a Hot Topic haul tonight because I haven't filmed one in a while, and my most recent Hot Topic haul got so many views, and I'm still accumulating things to film a makeup haul because I just got a couple more things from Sephora as well. And I'm still waiting on a couple of orders of stuff. Well, just an Ulta order, and then I also want to order Makeup Geek shadows. And then I just have to go and pick up a couple more things from Ulta and Sephora, and then I'll finally be able to do a big old haul, so I'm really excited for that. But I think I'm going to film that tonight. So anyway, I'm just really, really excited to film it. So anyway, I did the same primer, and then I went in with the Makeup Geek shadow in the shade Petal Pusher for the crease shade. And then I went in with the Lime Crime Super Foiled Shadow in the shade On Point in the crease. And I really love how it turned out because it faded to be this really pretty, like, purpley color. I don't know. I just think I did it really pretty today. And then on the lid, I went in with two different ColourPop shadows. I went in with Cricket first. And then on the outer corners, I went in with Dare. And I think it just looks so cool. So definitely loving my look today. And then I went in with Vanilla Bean again on the brow bone. Then I lined my eyes, sorry, with the Kat Von D tattoo liner in the shade Black. And then I went in with the Makeup Forever Excessive Lash Mascara on the top. I mean, I did this earlier. Then I lined my waterline originally with the ColourPop gel liner in the shade Piggy Bank. Then I decided to go in with black instead, and I went in with the shade Swerve. And I feel like it made it last longer on the waterline that way, like it didn't end up transferring to the bottom. You can see it that it has worn away a little bit, but it does look like it's still there by like putting on two eyeliners. I don't know, I think that looks cool. And then I highlighted the inner corners with Daydreamer from Makeup Geek. So yeah, loving my eye look today, so I feel like I need to film something with wearing this makeup because I can't have it go to waste. I was going to film something yesterday, but then I ended up being too tired, and I pretty much don't have any plans tomorrow or Thursday. I had plans tonight, but I don't know about Wednesday or Thursday, so we'll see. So anyway, then I went in with I'm sorry, I'm just so low energy. Then I went in with the Benefit Box Blush in the shade Hervana on the cheeks. And then I highlighted with the Anastasia Glow Kit in the shade Moonchild because it's my favorite to highlight with when I wear purple. Like purples on my eyes and stuff. Somebody picked, okay, 2 people release shifts tomorrow. So I think I'm going to pick up a 12:30 shift. Actually, but I don't want to be in the bar. I want to be in a better section. So I think I will pick up a shift tomorrow. Cool. I mean, I'd rather be in at 12:30, but then I'm not working Thursday and Friday, so I'll just work tomorrow morning. Sorry. These 2 shifts like just popped up right now, so I'm just texting my coworker to see if he's gonna like unrelease it, and then I might like take it from him, but I'm gonna try and pick it up. But there's another shift that's available at 12:30 too. Then so I highlighted with what were the 2 colors? Hold on, I have to make sure that the colors are right. I'm totally blanking. Purple Horseshoe and Blue Ice. And then I also went in with a little bit of Blue Moon as well. I think it's Blue Ice and Blue Moon. Is that what the colors are called? Oh my god. I used like 4 different highlighters from the palette today. Sorry, I'm just texting my coworker to make sure I get the shift because I need to work tomorrow. Um, and then, yeah, let me just finish saying I highlighted with Blue Moon and Purple Horseshoe and a little bit of Blue Ice on my cheeks. And then I highlighted with Blue Ice and Blue Moon on my nose and Cupid's bow, and a little bit of Purple Horseshoe and Blue Ice on the forehead. So I love how it looks. I love this Moonchild Glow Kit. It's beautiful. I love how it looks with purple looks. It's just so pretty. And then for the lips, because everything else is the same, you know, setting it and doing the brows, I went in with the By Beauty Lip Primer, and then I lined them with the ColourPop Lippie Pencil in the shade Lumiere, and then I filled them in with the Lime Crime Velveteen in the shade Faded. So yeah, that's it. Bye! Okay, so hi, so I just wanted to tell you about my makeup look for today. I'm exhausted. I actually ended up going out today, which I didn't think I was going to because I did pick up a shift for work today, this morning, and then I went out with one of my coworkers from Applebee's, and we went to happy hour, and we went to the mall, and we went to Ulta, and we went to Target, so it was fun. I'm just really, really tired. So yeah, basically kept on the same eye makeup for going out as I did for work, but I am so wiped and ready to take my makeup off. I just feel exhausted, like really exhausted. Maybe because I had another drink. I don't know. I'm just really tired now. So, sorry. Give me a sec.
One of your favorite storybook characters, Jafar, went to war. What's coming in her stomach?
Once Upon a Time trailer.
The villain of them all returns.
The queen is back. I killed you. Did you really think it would be that?
Okay.
Once upon a time.
So, I primed my face with the Smashbox Primer Water and the Stila One Step Corrector. I did wear my Maleficent Ursula shirt today with all the villains on it because my friend that I went with is like a huge fan of Maleficent. It's like her favorite character from Disney, and I really wanted to wear it for her, but also I love this shirt and I wanted to wear it again before the summer was over. And this is kind of like a perfect like look to wear for like transitioning into fall, because it's basically like the first day of fall, but I did wear sandals today because it was pretty hot still, so I wear my sandals for like as long as possible. So then went in with the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation in the color 2 and the Becca Shaving Skin Perfector liquid in the shade Champagne Pop. And then I concealed with the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer in Light Warm. And then I set everything with the MAC Merlin Skin Finish Natural in the shade Medium. Actually, no. I used a new setting powder today. Wow. My bad. I recently picked up, yesterday I picked up the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation Powder Compact. And I set my face with that. Oh my god, it is so beautiful. I've never felt my skin felt so smooth in my life. I knew I was going to love it, so it just feels so lightweight and amazing. I thought that the MAC one was my favorite. I think this might be my new favorite powder already, and I've just tried it today. It's freaking amazing. It blurs everything, and it just makes your skin look beautiful, so I freaking love it. So yeah, I use that, not the MAC one. Then I primed my eyes with the Smashbox 24-hour primer, and then went over that with the same Giorgio Armani powder. And then I went in with Makeup Geek Species and Cream, and then I went in with MAC blushes. I'm so tired, I'm sorry. I went in with MAC eyeshadows today. I used the shade Soft Brown in the crease, then I darkened the crease more with Mulch, then I went in with Brown Down on the outer corners, and I went in with All That Glitters on the lid, and I went in with Blanc Type on the brow bone. Oh my god, I'm so tired. Then for the eyes, I didn't have eyeliner on for work, so I did put it on after work, and I went in with the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner in the shade Black, and then I went in with the Makeup Forever Excessive Lash Mascara on the top. Then I concealed under my eyes with the Urban Decay Skin Concealer and set that with the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. And then I highlighted the inner corners with Nylon and smudged Soft Brown on the lower lash line, and then I went in with MAC Simply Black Lash on the bottom lashes. Then I bronzed up the skin with the Galactic Bronzer in the shade Cabo. And then I went in with the MAC blush in the shade Margin and Harmony on the cheeks. And then for the highlighter, I went in with a new highlighter today. I also picked this up yesterday because they didn't have another product that I wanted, so I really wanted to pick this up. I've been wanting this like forever, so I went in with the Kevyn Aucoin Celestial Powder in the shade Candlelight. It was really, really beautiful, but I did want to add a little bit more of a highlight after work. So I did go in with the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Natural MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in the shade Lightscapade. Then I went over everything with the Hourglass Ethereal Light Powder. Then I set everything with the Urban Decay Chill Makeup Setting Spray. Then I filled in my brows with the Anastasia Brow Definer in Caramel and set that with the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. Then I primed my lips with the Bite Beauty Lip Primer, and then I lined them with the MAC Lip Pencil in the shade Subculture. And then before work, literally was the same primer and lip pencil. Obviously, it's always the same lip primer, but I went in with the MAC lipstick in the shade Blankety. But after work, I went in with the MAC shade in the shade Stone because I wanted to make it a MAC day today. And I just thought this lipstick was perfect with this shirt, and I just love MAC lipsticks, and I know it's going to hold up through happy hour and everything like that. They're just amazing. And yeah, I gotta go because I'm super tired, so bye. Okay, so hi, so I just wanted to tell you about my makeup look for today. I didn't really wear the eyeshadow out. I just wore my face makeup out for a while because I didn't really do all that much today out because I didn't really have to be wearing eyeshadow for the things that I was doing. And plus, I was kind of keeping eyeshadow off on purpose because I wanted to try out a palette that I was purchasing today in and wear it for a video because I just recorded a video, even though the video ended up being a lot longer than I expected it to be. So I did purchase a palette today that I did try out on my eyes, so I will tell you what colors I'm wearing. Sorry, I just have to reach it. I'm just trying to see what else I have here. Oh, okay. It's like a facial thingy. Anyway, so I did just wear the face makeup for most of the day, and then I tested out the palette, which I absolutely love. So I primed my face with the Smashbox Primer Water and the Stila One Step Corrector because I just had to run errands today. So I did go and first I went to Ulta to pick up the palette. Then I had to go get my car inspected. Then I went home and picked up my brother to go to the gym with me. And then after that, I had to go to CVS to pick up a prescription. So that's basically all I did today. And I stopped by the mall to talk to my mom for a little bit about the car inspection. And that was it. So, and then the rest of the stuff I have to do at home. I was going to clean my room, but of course that ends up not happening. I'm probably going to do some laundry and then sit down. So, because I still want to watch a movie and I want to watch some Office because I didn't get to watch The Office today yet. So, anyway, then I went in with the NARS Tinted Moisturizer in the color Light 01 Finland. And then I concealed with the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the color Fair. And then I set everything with the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Powder Foundation in the color 2, I believe. I think it's the same shade as the actual foundation. telling you obsessed with this powder. I've been using it like crazy now. Well, I've only been using it the past 2 days, but I'm already obsessed with it. Then I didn't use any primer for my eyes because I just used concealer today. And then I just set that with the Giorgio Armani powder. And then I went in with the Urban Decay Ultimate Basics Naked Palette today. So I did pick this up earlier today. And I did use a couple of the shades just to throw on and test out for a little bit. So I've only been wearing these, I've only been wearing these for like 3 hours because I applied them like at 7 and it's like 10 o'clock now, and now I'm going to take my makeup off. So I used the shade Nudie in the crease. Then I darkened up the crease more with Commando. Then I went in with Faith, I believe, on the outer corners. No. No. Actually, I used Nudie as a transition shade. Then I darkened up the crease more with Commando. Then I went in with Tempted on the crease to darken it up more. And then I went in with Faith on the outer corners. Then I went in with another matte shade on the lid because I wanted to keep the eyes all matte and then just add a pop of color or a shimmer to the inner corner. So I went in with the shade Pre-Game on the lid, which is this really pretty yellowy shade. And then I went in with Blow on the brow bone, which is funny because Blow has some shimmer to it and Pre-Game does it. And I used Pre-Game on the lid and then Blow on the brow bone, but it really doesn't have too much shimmer at all. It just adds this really beautiful like pop to your brow bone. Then I went in with the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara in the shade Carbon Black Mascara on the top and bottom lashes. And then I just concealed and highlighted under my eyes with the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer and set that with the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. And then I highlighted the inner corners with a new eyeshadow today because I got my birthday gift. And then I ended up getting the $10 off of this palette because I had the $10 off coupon, and I know my birthday is in August, but they never adjusted my birthday in the system, and I kind of like that because then I can take advantage of the 21 Days of Beauty as well while still having a birthday coupon, but I ended up getting something that wasn't part of 21 Days of Beauty anyway, so I just used the $10 off of this because I wanted to purchase the Smashbox Primer Water. No, the Smashbox Primer, not the Smashbox Primer Water. This Smashbox Primer, the eyeshadow primer with it, to get that for free because they were running it on a promo for $10 today. So I would have gotten the $10 off for that, so I would have gotten that for free. But then I just ended up saving the money on this and getting this for $10 off. So that was awesome. I got to save money on this. But then I had actually found out that my car inspection wasn't as expensive as I thought it was going to be. So that's why I thought I only had money to go buy this. But then I really wanted to go purchase 2 more things from Sephora to record a Sephora haul tonight. But then since I didn't know that and I had already picked this up, it's not like I'm going to go return this. Like, I'm still going to keep it and use it. So I'm going to test this out over the weekend and tell you my thoughts on it. I might do a full in-depth review of it because I feel like I need to do more eyeshadow palette reviews on my channel. I feel like I never do them, and I feel like I want to do that more. I never did one for the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette, which I wanted to do. I never did one for the Too Faced Christmas palette, but I only did one for the Urban Decay Alice palette, so I need to stop talking. I need to go sit down. So then I bronzed up the skin with the Marc Jacobs Instamark Dreamer filter, and then I went in with the NARS blush in the shade Madly, like I always do. And then I highlighted again with the Kevyn Aucoin Celestial powder in the shade Candlelight. And then I went over it to just add a little bit more intensity with the Anastasia Glow Kit in the shade That Glow, and I went in with the color Bubbly. So I just wanted to use a little bit of that over it. And then I went over everything with the Hourglass Ethereal Light Powder. Then I started everything with the Urban Decay Chill Makeup Setting Spray. Then I filled in my brows with the Chanel Brow Pencil because I couldn't find the Anastasia one today. Whatever. And then I set that with the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. Then I primed my lips with the By Beauty Lip Primer. Then I lined them with the MAC Lip Pencil in the shade Subculture. And then I filled them in with the ColourPop Lippy Stick in the shade Oh Snap because I haven't worn it in a while, and I just ended up wearing this one pretty much all day, and yeah, I love it. I was going to throw on an Urban Decay lipstick for the video because then just stick with Urban Decay, but it's okay. I'll wear this with a Urban Decay lipstick eventually, and that is it. Bye! Okay, so hi, so I just wanted to tell you about my makeup look for today. I am wearing a couple of new products today and a lot of Urban Decay, and yeah. My lip just started getting a little bit dry, but it feels better with the lip gloss over it. Ugh, it just feels weird in the corners. Anyway, So I decided to wear my new Doctor Who shirt today that I got from Hot Topic. I wanted to wear it today because I feel like this is going to be out of season like really, really soon because it is like the last like 2 weeks of fall, not even like next week is the last week basically that I wear my summer clothes because even though the first day of fall was yesterday, I still like being able to wear my summer clothes for as long as possible. And same thing with like fall clothes. Like I will push, oh, my lip is bleeding. All right, I think that's better anyway. Anyway, let's not, concentrate the whole time on my lips because that's always the problem. But let me just grab, pull up the image of the palette that I used today. And I also have to purchase something on Ulta.com because it is on sale today, so I have to get it. I think I have to get Sorry Not Sorry from Too Faced because the color drenched lipsticks are, yeah, I think I want that one. Yeah. Anyway, sorry. What? Yeah. If I sign in, then I get free shipping. So, anyway, yeah, I wanted to wear this shirt today. I just got it, like a couple days ago, and I was already picturing on what makeup I wanted to wear with it. So I was like, I just want to wear it today. I am going to my boyfriend's house really soon, so I prime my face with the Smashbox Primer Water and the Becca Backlight Priming Filter. Then I went in with the YSL Touche Éclat Foundation in the color B10 Beige and the Becca Shimmy Skin Perfector in Champagne Pop. I know I have like this pimple here that doesn't seem to want to go away anytime soon. I did try to cover it up as best as I can, so yeah. Anyway, then I went in with the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer and Light Warm just to conceal and highlight. And then I went in with the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Powder to set everything. I swear, I'm pretty much obsessed with that powder already. And what's bad is that I was like really close to hitting pan on my MAC powder, and now I don't think I can put this powder down because I love it so much. So yeah, I will try and alternate using both powders, but I don't think that's going to happen. So, and then I prime my eyes with the Smashbox 24-hour primer, which I just ordered yesterday because I am running really low on it, and they were running a promo on it, so for Ulta, so I did pick it up online because it was sold out in the store. I was so nervous about picking up the Urban Decay Ultimate Basics palette, which I did get yesterday, and I did tell you that I used it yesterday. So I did also use it again today, and I was like so nervous about picking it up, but they were sold out of the Smashbox primer and not the palette, so I probably already said that yesterday. But I'm saying it again to be repetitive and annoying like I always am. So anyway, I'm just getting my money together so I can just get out of here after I do this. And yeah, I have everything in my bag. Okay, anyway, and then I went over that with the Giorgio Armani powder, and then I went in with the palette. I did kind of use a few shades on the crease today because when I first started out with the crease, it kind of was more brown than I wanted it to be because my brush wasn't clean from the day before. And that always happens. Like, make sure you always, like, throw, like, a spot cleaner on your brush or at least swirl it around in a color switch so the, like, brown doesn't, like, make one eye more warm than the other eye because then, like, the shadows just clash. But I think it turned out just fine. It ended up turning out fine. So I did go in with Nudie first as my transition shade, and then I kind of tried to darken up the crease more with Commando and Faith. So I did use both of those in the crease as well, just to make them like match better. So I did do that. And then to darken up the crease more, I went in with Tempted again. And then on the outer corners, to make it a little bit darker, I mixed Faith and Lockout together. So I think they came out really, really pretty. And then for the lid, I wanted to do a pop of blue because I was wearing a blue shirt today, so I wanted to just do a little bit of blue on the lid. So I did go in with the Urban Decay Moon Dust palette. I wanted to use a lot of Urban Decay on my eyes today, and I used the shade, I believe it was Galaxy or Vega. I think it was Vega. And it's a little bit hard to work with those eyeshadows sometimes because they don't work that well with like a regular makeup brush, so I had to go in with my fingers to do it, and it worked just fine. So I used the shade, I'm pretty sure it was Vega. Yeah, it was the blue shade in the palette, which is called Vega, so I used that shade, and I think it turned out really, really pretty, so I used that. Then I lined my eyes with the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner in the shade Black, and then I went in with the IT Cosmetics Superhero Mascara because I love that mascara. It's so great. And then for the lower lash line, I didn't want to do black eyeliner because I kind of wanted to keep it simple, but at the same time with a pop of color, so I didn't want to do too much on the lower lash line. I wanted to keep it as natural as possible, so I did just conceal again with the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer, and then set that with the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder, and then I smudged just Faith on the lower lash line. I think it looks so pretty, just adds a little bit of life to your under eyes. And then I just went in with the MAC Sustainability Giga Black Lash, and then I highlighted the inner corners again with the Urban Decay single eyeshadow in the shade Midnight Cowboy. I did use that yesterday as well in the inner corners. It's so beautiful. So since you want like matte crease and a pop of color on the lid, I still always need a little bit of shimmer on my inner corners, so I did use that, and it looks so pretty. And then I bronzed up the skin with the Galactic Cabo Matte Bronzer. I just have been loving it, so I've been using it like crazy. It's just beautiful. And then I went in with I was torn as to what blush I wanted to use. I feel like I never know what blush to use sometimes because I feel like I'm always using the same 5 blushes. And I feel like the way that my blushes are laid out are just like too much, and like everything gets cluttered and everything ends up being on top of each other that I don't know what to use sometimes, and I don't want to like dig it out, so I just grab what's on top. But I haven't used this one in a little bit, and I really have been enjoying this blush when I use it. So I use the Balm Beach blush, that's what it's called. It's just so pretty, and it is a newer blush, so I wanted to use that again. Of course, after I did my makeup, I received my Ulta package of the 2 Urban Decay blushes that I ordered, finally. So I could have used one of those blushes today, but whatever, I'll probably use those over the weekend. And then I highlighted with the Anastasia illuminator in the shade Starlight because I haven't used it in a while, and I just think it's so beautiful. I wanted something that was like in between like frosty gold, and I don't think I have any other highlight like this besides like Urban Decay Sin, which I was thinking about using too, but I have been using that a lot lately, so I just used this instead. So yeah, and then I went over everything with the Hourglass Ethereal Light Powder, and then I set everything with the Urban Decay Chill Makeup Setting Spray. Then I filled in my brows with the Anastasia Brow Definer in Caramel, and then set that with the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. Then I primed my lips with the By Beauty Lip Primer. Then I lined them with the MAC Lip Pencil in the shade Subculture. And then I filled them in with the ColourPop Ultra Matte Lip in the shade Times Square because I haven't used it in a while. And I've said before, I really am trying to alternate which liquid lipsticks I use when I use a nude lipstick, because I always feel like I'm going to use the Anastasia ones as my go-tos because I feel like the other ones that I have aren't that great, but this one is still a really, really good one. I actually prefer this one over Midi and Platform. I don't think Platform's as good as Instigator and Chili Chili. This one is really, really good though. It does feel like it's getting dried out though, because it is a small tube, and I have used it a bunch of times, but I haven't used it in quite a while, and I just thought it was so perfect with this look, so I used it with this look. I just feel like my blush is already fading. Like, I feel like my blush isn't too... It's not popping enough. I might pop one of those Urban Decay blushes over my cheeks just to add a little bit more color. But I really need to go. And then I did throw a lip gloss on top just because I've been really into my ColourPop glosses lately, and I really love how a gloss looks over a nude lip lately. So I just threw on ColourPop's Ultra Glossy Lip in the shade Fairy Floss. It's just so gorgeous, and it made the lipstick a little bit more peachy, and this is like the exact color I was going for. So yeah, that's it. I am really happy on how the look turned out. Hopefully I'll be able to film a video tonight in this look, and yeah, that's it. Bye! Okay, so hi, so I just wanted to tell you really quickly about my makeup look for today. I did work this morning and I'm going to be going to my boyfriend's house, so I am going to be taking it off. So I primed my face with the Smashbox Primer Water and I didn't notice that it was like a little bit off on the side for my lips, but it doesn't matter because I'm taking it off. And the Too Faced Hangover RX Primer, I kind of forgot what I used for a second. And my leg is really itchy. My gosh. I have eczema if you didn't know, so drives me crazy. Then I went in with the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea foundation in the color light, like fair neutral, whatever it's called. Can never get that damn shade right. And the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in Champagne Pop. Then I concealed with the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the color Fair. I'm not sure if I really love this concealer, really. It really breaks up around your nose area and your chin area. I find that it gets really, really patchy throughout the day, and it kind of really breaks down around my nose, and I just don't like that. I've noticed that every single time I wear it, so not really a huge fan of that. I try not to put on too much, and then maybe it's because I'm putting on too much of it. I don't know. Maybe I just need a really small amount of it because I feel like it's still breaking down, so I don't know. I just don't really love it. I mean, I still wear it because I like how it looks under my eyes, but it even creased under my eyes today, so I'm not really in love with it. I still love the Urban Decay concealer more. I just think it's so much better. I really need to go get a backup of that. So, and then I just set everything with the Giorgio Armani powder. And then I went in with the Smashbox 24-hour primer on my eyes, and then I went over that with the same Giorgio Armani powder. And then again, I went in with the Urban Decay Ultimate Basics palette today because I've really been wanting to put it to the test and test it out. So I did use that today, and so far I really have been loving it. It really is a great palette. So for the crease, I went in with Nudie and Commando because it did come out a little bit darker again, so I needed to darken it up more. And then I went in with Instinct on the crease today. I wanted it to be more of like a pinky crease today, but since I had so much brown on the crease already, I kind of tried to do it around the crease area here, and plus I think it added a nice dimension to the crease. And then I went in with the color Lethal on the outer corners, which is that reddish brown shade. I thought it looked really pretty. And then for the lid, I wanted to keep it matte again, so I went in with the shade Pregame, and then on the brow bone, I went in with the shade Blow. Then I went in with the IT Cosmetics Superhero Mascara on the top, then I concealed and highlighted under my eyes with the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer and set that with the Laura Mercier Sticker Brightening Powder. Then I smudged Faith on the lower lash line, and then I highlighted the inner corners again with Urban Decay's single eyeshadow in the shade Midnight Cowboy. I don't know, I just really love it with this look. I think it's a really pretty eyeshadow. It just adds just a hint of shimmer to the inner corners. And then I went in with the MAC Extended Play Giga Black Lash. Then I contoured with the Galactic Cabo Bronzer, matte bronzer, and then I went in with the Galactic blush in the shade Milan, the Star Blush. I was going to use an Urban Decay blush today, but I kind of forgot, and plus I wanted to use this blush again anyway, so I used that. And then I highlighted with the Laura Mercier, I forget what it's called, but it's one of the highlighters in the shade Indiscretion. It is so gorgeous, Indiscretion, whatever you call it. It's really beautiful. I need to use this more often, and I finally just pulled it out to use it today. Then I went over everything with the Hourglass Ethereal Light Powder. Then I set everything with the Urban Decay Chill Makeup Setting Spray. Then I filled in my brows with the Anastasia Brow Definer in Caramel and set that with Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. Then I primed my lips with the Bite Beauty Lip Primer. Then I lined them with the MAC Lip Pencil in the shade Soar. And then I filled them in with the Urban Decay Vice Lipstick in the shade Back Talk because I wanted to make sure I used an Urban Decay lipstick with this palette, so I wanted to use it today. And it's such a beautiful color. And yeah, that's pretty much it, so I gotta go get ready. Bye! Okay, so hi, so I just wanted to tell you about my makeup look for today. I did work today, and hopefully my eyeshadow didn't like really fade or anything. I've been really into matte eyes the last couple of days because I've been really into the Urban Decay Ultimate Basics matte palette. So I really wanted to do another matte eye, but this time with a little bit of color. And I have done this look before, but I wanted to do it again today. I just really like it. I don't know. I think it brings a lot of attention to the inner corners, and I just think it turns out really pretty. So I primed my face with the Smashbox Primer Water and the Stila One Step Corrector. Then I was going to go in with the Laura Mercier what was it, Candlelit Glow foundation. It's still not looking good on my skin. I don't know what the deal is. I really wanted to use it tonight, but I didn't like how it looked, so I just had to wipe it off, and then I re-primed again, and then I just went in with the Dior Air Flash Spray Foundation in the color Ivory, because it is still like the quickest kind of foundation that I can use before work, because I can just spray it on rather than like dabbing it on my face, and then I can blend it out really easily, because it blends out so easily, and then it just looks beautiful. So that's what I wore, and it just looks amazing, so I just used that. I didn't use an illuminator today. I just didn't feel like wasting the time because I didn't really have that much time at that point. It was like 2:55 already and I have work at 4, so I usually get ready about an hour and a half before I have to be in. Usually I spend like 45 minutes getting ready, and then the rest of the time I usually spend eating something. So, yeah, I just used that, and then I concealed with the Kat Von D Lock-It Concealer in the color Fair. I believe it's, no, it's L, is it, I think it's Light Neutral, or something like that. It's like the lightest shade, basically. And I still really, really like this concealer. It's not that great under the eyes. I mean, it's okay, but it doesn't settle into fine lines, and I really like how it looks around the nose and the mouth area. It's definitely my favorite out of the 3 concealers, out of like the Tarte and the Born This Way. I really want to do like an updated concealer video out of like new concealers that have come out this year. I really want to give my thoughts on new concealers this year. I'm still planning on picking up the Becca Aqua Luminous concealer, and then I was going to do a review of like the Tarte, the Tarte Shape Tape, the Kat Von D Lock-It concealer, the Too Faced Born This Way concealer, and the Becca Aqua Luminous concealer. I think that would be a really good video to do, so hopefully I'll be able to pick it up really soon. I was going to go to Sephora before work today because I wasn't sure when I was going to be able to make it there anytime soon. I mean, I was planning on going Tuesday night, but then one of my friends asked me if I was free, so I might be going to a happy hour with her. Or I might go Wednesday night because I should be off then. So I will see. Anyway, and then I'm going to see Aladdin this Saturday. I'm so excited. So excited. I haven't been to a Broadway show in such a long time. So I'm going to be all decked out in my Aladdin shirt, and I'm going to wear like Aladdin themed makeup. So I'm really, really excited. So anyway, then I set that with the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Powder. I swear to God, I am so obsessed with this freaking foundation powder. I am so glad I picked it up. Because literally I only saw like one negative review about it because I saw somebody like comment. I don't know if it was my own video and like, or like a Jaclyn Hill video, but they were like, oh, I didn't really like it. It wasn't really worth the money. You should probably get a tester before you get a full size. And I was like, I'm just going to take the plunge and buy it, and I love it. It's gorgeous. I barely have to use the Hourglass powder now to blend out everything because the Giorgio Armani does such a good job of setting everything, and your face doesn't feel dry like at all. It just feels amazing. I don't feel anything on my face right now, but also this foundation is amazing too. But the powder, it doesn't dry out anything. Like, I thought the MAC was my favorite. I think this might be my favorite powder ever. I think it might be becoming my favorite powder. I can't wait to share it in my favorites video. I'm going to have a lot more favorites this month since I've been trying out newer stuff. Then I primed my eyes with the Smashbox 24-Hour Primer, and then went over that with the same Giorgio Armani powder. And then I went in with the Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette today. I always have to use that at some point, so I really wanted to do a pink look today because I really wanted to wear this lippy with it. So I went in with Tempera first all over the eyes, and then I went in with Buon Fresco on the crease. Then I darkened up the crease more with Warm Taupe because I actually haven't used that one in the crease yet. They're just so beautiful. They're so pigmented. They last so long. They blend beautifully. It's an amazing palette. I think this might be becoming my holy grail palette. I love it so much. I might have to give like a full review on it as well. And then I went in with a little bit of Antique Rose on the outer corners, but it wasn't giving me enough on the outer corners, so I decided to go in with Cypress Umber over that. And then I went in with Love Letter on the lid because I wanted a matte shade and I wanted it to be a pink shade, so I used that shade on the lid and it looked beautiful. And then I went in again with Tempera on the brow bone. Then I lined my eyes with the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner in the shade Mad Max Brown, and then I went in with the It Cosmetics Superhero Mascara on the top. And I concealed under my eyes with the Kat Von D Lock-It Concealer, and then set that with the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. And then I went in with Warm Taupe on the lower lash line, and then I highlighted the inner corners with Vermeer. And then I went in with the MAC and Play Get a Black Lash. I love this inner corner shade. It's so, look how gorgeous. I just love this palette. It's amazing. I love it. I love it. I can't get enough of it ever. Then I was going to use the Galactic Cabo bronzer, but I didn't have enough time to grab it. So I just grabbed what was ever on top. Whatever was on top. So I just used the Marc Jacobs bronzer, the Instant Mark Dreamer filter, and then I went in with the lighter shade to clean it up. Then I went in with two Makeup Geek blushes. I went in with the shades Love Letter and Cherish. They're kind of a little bit faded now, but they still look really, really pretty. And then I highlighted with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit in the shade Gleam, in the shade Gleam, and I used these shades Crushed Pearl and Starburst, I believe. I can't. Yawning. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Right? It's like the two shades on the I can't believe these glow kits aren't available anymore because they're definitely like her best. Okay, looks like Sephora has like none of their glow kits. My brother and my mom keep on sending me that Arnold Palmer died today. Thank you, I know. My dad was like good friends with him or something. My dad is a golf writer, so. I'm pretty sure those were the two shades. And then I went over everything with the Hourglass Ethereal Light Powder. Then I set everything with the Urban Decay Chill Makeup Setting Spray. Then I filled in my brows with the Anastasia Brow Definer in Caramel and set that with the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. Then I primed my lips with the Bite Beauty Lip Primer. Then I lined them with the MAC Lip Pencil in the shade Soar. And then I filled them in with the Giorgio Armani, the Jouer Liquid Lipstick in the shade Petal de Rose. I actually really prefer this one over the Creme Brulee shade. I think this one is really nice. It is a tad bit drying still, but I feel like it layers really nicely and it stays on really nicely. They're not the best lipsticks ever by far. Definitely the Lime Creme are so much better, but they're nice. But they're not like amazing, but I do like this shade and it's a really beautiful shade, like a really, really beautiful pink. And yeah, that's it. Bye.